Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with me, the one integral. Today we're battling against Eris, and that's pretty much it. Let's get going. This is my second Wi-Fi battle, so hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as the first. If you enjoyed that, I don't quite know yet. Anyway, Eris is issuing a challenge. Let's go. He's starting. Oh, I start off my Aurorus because I just chose Aurorus for the best choice. He sends out his Gardevoir. Now Gardevoir's a tricky one because it's a Psychic Fairy type, which means you can't use Dark against it particularly because it's going to have sort of the same effect. It's going to be neutral, I mean. You can't use... Well, I had Dark Pulse on Pinky here, but unfortunately I couldn't use it. Well, I didn't want to use it. So I used the Ice Beam instead, which doesn't do a huge amount of damage, which I was a bit disappointed in. So then they go for a Dazzling Gleam and almost take me out, so I decided to try an Ancient Power out, see how that went. But it didn't do much better, it did even worse actually. And then they use another Dazzling Gleam, and I think that takes Pinky out, unfortunately. I just decided, instead of switching out, I'd let Pinky die, just because it'd probably be easier. So I sent up my Charizard, because I figure I need a fast Pokemon just to sort of try and outspeed this Gardevoir, because the rest of my team is relatively slow. So I Mega Revolver, obviously, and the Drought comes up, as you would expect. And I think I go for a Fire Blast. I'm pretty sure I do. I mean, that's the best move Charizard's got. So yeah, I went for Fire Blast. It's actually outspeeding Gardevoir, which is cool. And there goes Gardevoir, very easily taken out there. And then he sends out Dragalge, which is a shiny Dragalge actually, which is pretty damn cool. So we had a shiny in every single one of my Wi-Fi battles so far. Clawitzer last time, and then Dragalge this time. So then I send out my own Dragalge to try and deal with it. I figure he's going to go for a Water type move, so I figure Toxic is going to resist that pretty well, and he does. Only takes 5 health points damage. You can see how high Toxic's special defense is. So I go for a Dragon Pulse, deciding to, that's going to be super effective against him, and it almost, 75% health gone. He goes for a Dragon Tail and does just about the same pretty much. And then obviously that switches Toxic out and sends out my Malamar, which isn't too bad because Malamar can then use a Psychic type move on Dragalge, which obviously I do. I go for a Psycho Cut here, and that finishes off Dragalge very easily. Dragalge is a relatively slow Pokemon, so that's why my Malamar can outspeed it. He goes for an Aegislash now, and I'm very lucky here. He goes for a King's Shield. I went for Night Slash, so I go for the Night Slash here, and because he's got King's Shield up, it actually, it would have lowered my attack sharply. But it actually raised, because contrary on Malamar is awesome, so it raised my attack stat by 2 stages. And obviously the Night Slash I then used was very easy and able to take out Aegislash here. So he sends out his Charizard, and luckily I actually have, well, he's going to, I won't spoil it quite yet, he's going to Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard X, not Y, sorry, which is good, because if it had been X it kind of screw over this strategy, or screw over the move I'm using. And I go for my... Okay, he's going for a Flamethrower first because he's faster, as you would expect. Does about... Ooh, almost takes me out actually, but then I go for a Rock Slide, which I have on Squidette, and I think that takes Charizard out in 1 hit. Yes, it does. Okay, because obviously 4 times effectiveness, and my attack's been raised sharply. Wasn't too hard for me to do. He sends out his Chesnaught, and I thought, okay, maybe I'll be faster than this Chesnaught, but unfortunately I wasn't. So the Chesnaught was able to use Shadow Claw and take out the Squidette. I was going to go for a Psycho Cut there, because that would have taken Chesnaught out in 1 shot probably. So I send out my own Charizard here, and I go for an Air Slash, and obviously that's 4 times effective, and that thing just doesn't stand a chance at all, so that's that Chesnaught gone. Very slow. Well, Chesnaught isn't very slow, but it's fairly slow. So he sends out his Aurorus. So I go for a Fire Blast there, since I figure that's my best chance, but unfortunately it misses. He goes for an Ancient Power, which is going to do a good amount of damage actually. Almost takes me out, leaves me with 9 health points. So then I get the Fire Blast in there, and it does, does pretty good damage, and leaves him like probably 1 or 2 health points, I don't know. And then he uses Nature Power to finish me off with a Tri-Attack, unfortunately, and that does finish Delta off there. Goodbye, Delta. And then I send out my, what did I send out? My Sylveon. I figured that, Sylveon can easily take it out. It's not very fast, but yeah. There comes the Hyper Beam, so he's going to use, technically, Ice Hyper Beam, because it's being an Ice type from its ability. And it's going to, less than half health points, which is pretty good. Even if we miss the Moonblast here, we would be able to attack and take him out. Now it's a critical hit there, which is, ironic. But yeah, there goes the Aurorus, and we defeated Eris. It was a good battle. I talked to Eris afterwards. He made a mistake about, I forgot about the King's Shield. But yeah, Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle. Leave a like down below. Hope you know more coming soon. Bye, guys.